Mr. Santoli. How are we doing today? I'm Elizabeth Vasquez, your new primary doctor.
Hello, Dr. Vasquez. How you doing? You can call me Pietro.
How's your day going?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got out of work already today, so I just needed to see a doctor, so I was like, I let him know ahead of time, and I was able to get off. It was a bit busy, but hey, here I am. So
That's nice. What are you working?
Do warehousing, general warehousing. It's a bit tough, heavy lifting here and there. I would say 80% to 20% office work.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm working 2 jobs. So I have 2 children right now, and my wife, she's doing school, so it's a bit tough on me, but hey, we're doing it, so try to stay as healthy as possible.
So I see there's already stress right there for you. Okay, Pietro, what are we in here for today? What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, my insurance company, they told me to look for another doctor because of my sugar levels. They just wanted me to keep up to date, see exactly if everything's going on, if I need to do any changes. But that's what I'm here for today.
Okay, I understand. Let's see. Well, looking at your chart and your history, I see you are diabetic. Would you know by any chance if you're type 2 diabetes, type 1?
I'm type 1 diabetic.
And would it be genetic, or is it because of your poor healthy eating?
I lived back in my family history, so it was some time ago. I stayed some time with my mom over at her house, and they're like, hey, who exactly is diabetic? And it turns out she was diabetic, and also my father. And even on both the sides of the family, her sisters and brothers, and also my dad's sisters and brothers. So I guess I'm bound to have it. And they told me to warn me about it and stuff. They're like, hey, if it runs in your family, then you're more than likely to get it. But, you know, people, you just don't listen sometimes, and you go with daily life, and it's a bit tough, you know. It's a bit tough, but I didn't listen, so here it is.
It's just easy to go out and buy a burger, right?
It sure is, yeah.
But are you doing anything to take care of yourself to prevent it, or is it tough?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to right now. So it's a bit tough. I've been doing some research here and there. Which is a little time that I find in my day. So I've been a bit too busy, and you know, it's usually the time that I spend is just to try to get some sleep here and there. So I would say it's a bit tough.
So how's your sleep going?
It's okay, I guess. An hour here and there.
An hour here and there is not much.
I know, but I mean, it's tough. I mean, here in the U.S. and California with wage and everything, I mean, it's a bit tough, and mortgage payments, and you know what I mean. So, and then you got cars breaking down. Like today, I just had to replace my battery. It cost me $360. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and work another 3 hours, right? So.
Okay, so to make it clear, you're just here for your sugar test and nothing else besides that. You might have any other concerns about your health. Does anything hurt? Is anything out of normal that you feel that you want to talk about?
No, well, just mainly here just because of my insurance company, they couldn't cover me anymore. So because of my whole sugar situation there. And as far as everything else, no, I mean, so far nothing. Well, while we're here, I mean, I do feel a bit of tiredness sometimes here and there. So I have trouble doing things that I didn't have trouble with before. So I think that's a bit tough. I just noticed it some time ago. And I think it's better late than never, you know what I mean? Just to check up on it, see exactly what it is. It's daily activities that I didn't have trouble with before, and I'm having trouble with now. It's different.
Okay, but as far as your diabetes, are you taking any medication? Are you dieting? What's going on with your diabetes? How are you taking care of it?
No, I'm not taking any medication right now. But I'm trying to diet, but I just do fast food majority of the time, so it's a bit tough. So
do you try to eat your vegetables, fruits in there at least?
I tried doing green smoothies and all that, but then I just forget about it and I go to sleep. So I guess that would be a great
well, that's not looking good.
I know, but
okay, well, looking at your records from your previous doctor, Dr. Lunasi, it shows that you're keeping your blood sugars under control. You're doing a good job. By any chance, is there any problems with your feet that you've noticed? Any swelling?
No swelling going on with the feet or my hands or anything. It's just, I think everything looks good on that end. It's just to be honest, just overall, it's just a bit tiredness everywhere. Just this drag I feel in my body sometimes. It's just a little different. I can't explain. It's tough to explain here and there, but yeah, it's tough.
Awesome. Would you have any sores, blisters, even bruisings that seem not to be healing correctly?
No, doctor. I think when it comes to bruise and all, I think it should be fine. I think everything else is healing pretty good. I mean, if I get a cut here and there, I mean, it's pretty good because usually diabetics they tend to have a messed up immune system, I would say, and then it takes some time to heal stuff. But I like, for instance, like here you see, I got a cut here at work, kind of a blade thing here. It went through, but it healed after some time. So I mean, it looks better now. It took some time, but hey, here you go.
Okay, well, I apologize for so many questions, but it's better to get to know more about your physical health or symptoms that could lead to any illnesses or future diabetes in the long run. Any numbness in your hands or feet?
No numbness in my hands or feet. And don't worry about the questions. I understand. I mean, I'm all open. I mean, that's what we're here for. So, I mean, I don't usually go to the doctor often. So I was like, hey, might as well make it worth the while, right? I mean, even if it is once a year. Don't tell my wife. She thought I went last year, but I just had to skip it, you know? I mean,
Oh no,
tough.
that's bad. You should get a physical at least every year.
Exactly.
Okay, well, would there be any dry mouth or that you've had like increase of thirst that you have noticed lately? How would you say that your weight is? How's your diet?
Well, as far as thirst, I mean, I do drink a lot of soda here and there sometimes. I try doing diet here, but I'm not sure if it's much of a difference. I try doing water here and there, but I don't really have much of, I don't know. I just can't dig the taste of water. I mean, here and there. I tried doing ice cubes. I tried doing like the little lemon things you dip in there, just here and there, or even Gatorade pouches. But it's a bit tough. I know water is a big thing that, I mean, you're supposed to have a lot of water daily, but it's a bit tough. But I did notice my blood pressure goes up. It tends to go higher here and there. As far as my weight, I would say it's been the same for the past couple of days, a couple of years actually. Sorry. We have a scale at work, and then I go ahead and weigh myself on there. I mean, with mine is a steel toe boot, which is like 10 pounds, and I kind of stay the same thing. So it's been around 4 to 5 years now, I would say. So that's what it is. It just, I mean, other than that, everything else has just been stressed out a little bit. I mean, refinancing the home and all that. I think I read here and there. Just being stressed out is, I mean, it can mess up your eating habits, I guess. And then even then, I still have to go back to my wife and, you know, I mean, just daily things. I mean, discussions and all that. So I would say discussion, but it's a bit of a, you know, it's tough. It's stressful when it gets stressful here and there. So.
Okay, I did see that your previous doctor prescribed you some vitamins for the dry mouth. How did that work?
It was working well for some time, but here and there, I'm going to be honest, I do forget to take them once in a while. I'm not supposed to, I know, but I mean, I take the pouches here and there, I put them in a CRX in my car, and then I just completely forget about them. Or I come back and during lunchtime and I take a nap, and I'm like, oh, snap. So I have a couple of buildups here and there. But I promise I will start taking them right.
And what exactly did she prescribe you as vitamin-wise that she recommended for you to take?
I'm not sure. I had the bottle in the glove compartment. I don't really know what it was, but I don't really. I just take it and snap it, and that's it. You know.
Oh
so.
No, that's not good then.
I know.
Okay, well,
it's tough.
It's good that you have been weighing the same for the past year, but your weight's just a bit too high. So we'll talk about maintaining a healthy weight, exercising regularly, and watching what you eat. At least getting 30 minutes of a daily walk or 30 minutes of a run or any type of exercise would be recommended, you know, for a daily basis. But let's get you with the examination going on, and we're gonna get you checked out and check your blood drawn, and we'll talk about something that you can start doing at home.
Okay, great. Well, I mean, as far as the exercise, I'll go ahead and try that. But I wanted to see if I could get a new prescription, perhaps. Well, I mean, it's probably nothing there. Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest and come out with it. I know it's a bit tough it's tough for me. I mean, I know we came here and talked about my diabetes and all, but this is just this thing. I'm not sure if it's a side effect or anything, but it's a bit hard for me to get it up in the bedroom. It's been tough. It's been going on. I mean, it's an activity that you should be good with, and it's a bit tough for me. I'm not sure if it's relevant to the whole diabetes and or just stress in general. I mean, which I do have some. I have a lot of things going on, and it's a bit tough to talk about. To be honest, doctor, I mean, I don't know if they have special doctors for that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really go to the doctor much, and this is just, it's tough for me to just stand here and talk about this. So I was wondering, is there anything you can help me with? I mean, perhaps.
It's actually good that you mentioned it, but I would have preferred if you would have mentioned it before and not right now that I'm going to my next patient.
I know, I'm sorry.
But that's something that we should talk about next time you come in for the follow-up for your results of your blood draw and like your diabetes and everything. But as for now, I have a pamphlet that you could like probably just go over it, you know, and like if you have any questions, just like you can let me know next week. But as for now, you're gonna schedule a follow-up up with the receptionist for 1 week, you know, so you can come back for your results and we could talk a little bit more about erectile dysfunction. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good. And again, I appreciate it. I mean, sorry, I apologize. I should have mentioned it from the beginning, but it's a bit tough. I mean, I talked to myself in the mirror earlier before this. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to the doctors and I'm gonna talk to them about this. And I was doing some research, see exactly if it's a special doctor I have to go to. But I mean, I think this would be the first start, so it's initiation to that. So we're getting older. Everyone's getting older, and it's tough. It's something you don't want to talk about as a man myself. It's tough to talk about that. I just appreciate it, you know.
Okay,
So.
I understand. Well, I'm on to my next patient, and well, it was nice meeting you, and I'll see you next week then, okay?
Okay, great. And I also wanted to check, see, will I be able to book the appointment up in the front with the nurse, or
Oh yeah,
would
just
I?
go from with the girl in the front and the receptionist, and she'll help you out.
Okay, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, then you have